Almost 3 years ago, I released 2 videos showcasing all of the software dedicated to the VRM file format. And now it's time to make an update to highlight the very best. Let's begin. Did you hit affiliate or partner on Twitch? You're well into your VTubing career, nice. But wait, you're not using VTuber Plus, which lets Twitch viewers interact with your avatar with Twitch bits and channel points. It only costs $5 on itch and is an absolute must for any VRM streamer. Although there's an honorable mention called BeepoBox, which does the exact same thing, and possibly for free. It's still in heavy development and it's reportedly close to a full release. Be sure to check it out and compare the two. The VRoid app on the Apple Store is a cool VTuber app that has what I personally consider the best head tracking ever. And take note of how your VRM avatar is always holding a virtual phone. You can capture your avatar in a selfie recording style with tons of unique angles, and there are filter effects, backgrounds, and accessories that you can equip. It's free unless you want some of the premium features like Perfect Sync, which costs like $10. And then there's VRM4U, the U standing for Unreal Engine 4 or 5. Lets you easily import your VRM avatars into Unreal Engine, but it's much more than that now after many updates. It's basically everything, or at least it feels like it. It's a plugin for cinematographers, and for animators, or even a VTubing plugin for anyone who wants to use their Oculus Quest with hand tracking. It's also a super cool tool for game developers, and has a bunch of samples and videos to guide you along. Awesome. Honorable mention is eVMC4U, the U standing for Unity, which lets you stream data from software that supports VMC protocol, and already has UniVRM in the package to help you easily import VRM models into Unity. This VRM software, called Horrorlight, lets you import your VRM models for an instant spoopy effect. It has VMC protocol support, so you can use other tracking solutions that support it. And there's a cool eye texture creator called Doll Eye Generator for VRoid Studio. That makes it easy to create custom eye textures for VRM models. Next up is an awesome VTubing software called VCFace by Emiliana. It's become one of the biggest VRM software on this list. All of your VRM avatars will be brought to life with its face, hand, and finger tracking ability with Elite Motion. There's many videos covering it from head to toe, and it's constantly updated, and it's totally free. Honorable mentions include Luppet 3 and VUp. They each have their pros and cons and may be worth looking into further on your own. But what if you don't want to use Elite Motion for hand and finger tracking? There's 2 brand new AI alternatives on the table. Webcam Motion Capture is a hand and finger tracking solution for VRM models, powered by AI and a simple RGB webcam, and in my opinion, the hand tracking is actually pretty good in comparison to Elite Motion. They just added Perfect Sync, and VMC protocol support is planned, plus BVH and FBX exporting. It costs $2 a month or $70 to own forever. There's a free watermark trial to check it out. But hold the phone, there's another AI option on the table that's launching this week, and it could rival webcam motion capture. So it's called VRU, which has hand and finger tracking support for iPhones 10 and up, but the tech is not exclusive to iPhones. They have imminent plans for PC and Android phone versions. I haven't been able to try it out myself, but after glancing at the publicly available videos, it's similar to the VRoid app in many ways, a selfie recording style with unique angles, with backgrounds and accessories and so on. But the difference between this and webcam motion capture is that VRU might be largely free, and it plans on added full body support, and I'll definitely be making a video on it when it launches next week. However, there doesn't seem to be any plans for VMC protocol support. There's this really cool VRoid Studio texturing tool called Magical Texturer by Shijpon, which lets you easily create super customized clothing with unique patterns. You can even create various variations of textures too, and it's just so freaking good, and an absolute must for anyone wanting to design outfits for their avatar. Honorable mentions include Dressmaker, which lets you easily generate custom dress outfits for your VRM models. $10 for the standard version, and $55 for the pro version, though the jury is still out if that price increase is actually worth it. Next up is probably one of the most significant tools for any VRM user, the Hana Tool by Kunia. It's a plugin for Unity 3D which makes it super easy to create all 52 Apple blend shapes for your VRM model, so you can enable Perfect Sync facial tracking to use with your iPhone. It costs around $10. MeowFace by Suvidreal is a precision face tracking application for Android phones that can send 42 ARKit-like blend shapes as well as head rotation tracking to PC VTuber applications like VCFace. 3D Pose Tracker by Yukihiko is a 3D pose estimator that lets you turn any pre-recorded MP4 or live vid into a 3D animation, and you can record and export as VMD and BVH. There's a Windows version for webcams and an Apple version for iPhones, both are essentially free. VRM Dollplay by 120byte lets you pose your VRM models for cool photography shots. And there's a Quest version 2 with hand tracking support, cool. Tracking World by Virtual D lets you use your VR device to bring your VRM avatars to life. It has full body tracking support with trackers. And it even has VMC protocol support now, so you can stream the data elsewhere for free. Honorable mentions include Virtual Motion Capture, which also has a paid plugin to send data into Blender now. And also there's VUp, which added VMC protocol support late last year. VRM VRoid Music Maker by SoftMaker lets you create MMD-like music dances. So you have control over the camera, and there's tons of stages and effects. Magic Mirror by Hakusuda is a VTubing software which brings your VRM models to life with your keyboard and mouse. It's fantastic for low-spec computers. The full version expanded to introduce hand and finger tracking for $25. Honorable mentions include VDraw, which costs about $10. I don't think it has a finger tracking option though. VRM Pose Transmitter by Amba is a tool that allows anyone to easily pose their avatar and send the data to VMC protocol-supported software to receive it. Any music creators? Keyboard Studio by Natsunatsu lets you make music with a MIDI keyboard for performances with your VRM avatar. And for games, there's VRoid, which lets you view your avatar easily. There's Vrast, which lets you import your VRM models into a fighting game. Aditavi, which lets you view your VRM model in the real world using AR. And CubeArt World, which lets you import your VRM models into a Minecraft-like MMO. Hey, look at that, you made it to the end. There's more VRM software out there, but I feel like I've mentioned a majority of the most useful ones. I'll probably make a post in the comments highlighting more VRM software. Maybe someone knows of a good one that I missed, or perhaps a new software released after this video was posted. Thanks for watching, Fruity Boop out.